The Jeffrey Epstein case remains one of the most controversial and discussed topics in recent history. Intense media coverage often clashes with a torrent of online conspiracy theories and misinformation. Our goal is to meticulously separate verified facts from the pervasive rumors surrounding this complex case. Who was Jeffrey Epstein? He was a financier with an extensive network of high-level connections. His associates included prominent politicians, royalty, and business leaders from around the globe. The first major investigation into sexual abuse allegations began in Palm Beach in 2005. This led to a controversial plea deal in 2008, which drew widespread public outrage for its leniency. The terms of that deal sparked a significant public scandal, questioning the justice system. In July 2019, Epstein was federally arrested in New York on new sex trafficking charges involving minors. Prosecutors alleged a sophisticated recruitment network operating across New York and Florida. His death in August 2019 at the Metropolitan Correctional Center was officially ruled a suicide. However, security failures, including malfunctioning cameras and guard negligence, fueled widespread skepticism. Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's longtime associate, played a crucial role in his operations. She was arrested in 2020, convicted in 2021, and sentenced to 20 years in 2022 for sex trafficking. Her conviction was significant, proving the existence of a systemic recruitment operation. The term Epstein files refers to court records, flight logs, and depositions related to the case. From 2023 to 2025, many of these documents were unsealed, naming various public figures. These included prominent individuals like Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and Prince Andrew. It's crucial to clarify, presence in these documents does not automatically equate to criminal proof. There's a clear distinction between social or business contact and illegal activity. For example, Prince Andrew settled a civil case in 2022 without admitting guilt. Many theories circulate about Epstein's private island and sealed digital evidence. Law enforcement often seals evidence due to ongoing litigation or to protect victim privacy. Specifically, claims of mass video leaks are largely unfounded as of 2026. Many circulating clips are old footage, cleverly edited, or even AI-generated deepfakes. The persistence of theories stems from unanswered questions, particularly due to Epstein's death. It's vital to distinguish between confirmed facts and unconfirmed rumors. The legal process is ongoing, and new information may still emerge. Always rely on verified records and credible sources for accurate understanding. Welcome back to our in-depth series on the Epstein case. Today, we delve into the complex aftermath of August 2019. Jeffrey Epstein's death marked a pivotal shift, moving investigations from one man to a broader system of power and influence. The immediate focus turned to the federal jail in New York, where Epstein was held. Questions arose about the circumstances of his demise. Headlines screamed about a Department of Justice investigation into his death, fueling public speculation and demands for answers. The investigation revealed critical failures, malfunctioning surveillance cameras and missed guard checks during the night of his death. Adding to the controversy, Epstein had been removed from suicide watch just days prior, despite previous attempts at self-harm. Despite widespread public skepticism and conspiracy theories, official findings concluded his death was a suicide. No credible evidence of murder was ever presented or substantiated by law enforcement agencies. Following Epstein's death, attention shifted to his longtime associate, Ghislaine Maxwell. Her trial began in 2021. News footage, snippets from the Time show intense media scrutiny surrounding the proceedings, highlighting the global interest in the case. The prosecution presented compelling evidence, including powerful victim testimonies that painted a grim picture of abuse. Flight records and financial data were also crucial, illustrating the extent of the trafficking network and Maxwell's involvement. In 2022, Ghislaine Maxwell was sentenced to 20 years in prison, a significant legal victory for the victims. Her conviction legally confirmed the existence of a structured abuse network, orchestrated by Epstein and facilitated by Maxwell. From 2023 to 2025, a series of court documents related to the Epstein case were unsealed, sparking renewed public interest. These included deposition transcripts, witness statements, and extensive contact lists, revealing a vast network of associates. Among the names mentioned were prominent figures such as Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and Prince Andrew. It's crucial to understand the legal distinction. Being named in a log or deposition does not equate to criminal guilt. These documents often reflect associations or interactions, not necessarily participation in Epstein's crimes. For example, Prince Andrew reached a civil settlement with one of Epstein's accusers, Virginia Giuffre, without admitting guilt. Beyond criminal proceedings, civil suits played a significant role. A victim compensation program was established to provide redress. Civil court cases operate with a lower burden of proof compared to criminal cases, allowing victims to seek justice where criminal charges might not have been feasible. Epstein's elite social circles included politicians, scientists, and academics, yet many of these individuals faced no criminal charges. This disparity often fuels public frustration and questions about accountability for those in positions of power. Rumors of secret recordings and a vast blackmail archive circulated widely. What did law enforcement actually confirm? While electronic materials were seized, no verified blackmail archive was ever publicly confirmed by authorities. The Epstein case profoundly impacted public trust in institutions, highlighting systemic oversight failures. The controversial 2008 non-prosecution deal, which allowed Epstein to avoid federal charges, remains a stark example of these failures. The case also became a flashpoint for political polarization, with different factions using it to push their own narratives. It underscored the stark contrast between mainstream journalism, striving for factual reporting, and the rapid spread of misinformation on social media. Unverified leaks and AI-generated audio further blurred the lines between truth and fiction, challenging public perception. In conclusion, the proven facts of the Epstein case are clear. Jeffrey Epstein was a convicted sex trafficker. Ghislaine Maxwell was his accomplice, convicted for her role in facilitating his abuse network. Beyond these established facts, many theories and allegations remain unproven in a court of law. It's vital to distinguish between legal proof and viral posts. The pursuit of justice relies on evidence, not speculation. Thank you for joining us for this detailed look into the Epstein case. Stay informed and always seek verified information. This has been part 2 of our series, Investigations, Fallout, and Legal Realities. The Epstein case, part 3, Conspiracy Theories, Video Leak Claims, and Why the Story Won't Go Away. The case of Jeffrey Epstein did not end with his death in 2019. That moment transformed a criminal investigation into a global conspiracy. To understand why, we examined 3 areas: hidden evidence, secret recordings, and what investigations have actually confirmed. When Epstein died in a federal jail cell before trial, many felt justice was avoided. His death prevented a public criminal trial. Witness testimony and public disclosure of evidence were halted. His death created a vacuum of unanswered questions. Official investigations concluded suicide. However, security failures, like broken cameras and missed guard checks, created doubt. When powerful individuals are connected to a case and the defendant dies before testifying, public suspicion naturally grows. This emotional and psychological factor is key to understanding why conspiracy theories persist. One common theory claims Epstein secretly recorded powerful figures and used those recordings for blackmail. This idea gained traction because Epstein had hidden cameras, socialized with elites, and maintained influence beyond his wealth. After his arrest, federal agents seized electronic devices, hard drives, and surveillance equipment from his homes. However, as of 2026, no verified public release of a massive archive of blackmail videos has occurred. No U.S. court has presented evidence proving a global video blackmail operation targeting world leaders. No credible international media outlet has authenticated such a leak. Legally, claims require proof. When courts unsealed records related to Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, many high-profile names appeared. Some included Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and Prince Andrew. Being mentioned in a deposition does not mean being charged. Legal documents contain social contacts, flight passengers, and allegations not proven in court. Prince Andrew settled a civil lawsuit without admitting wrongdoing. Civil settlements are not criminal convictions. The gap between public perception and legal standards fuels online speculation. After 2020, platforms like X, YouTube, TikTok, and Telegram became major sources of Epstein-related content. Viral posts include screenshots without context, AI-generated voices, edited videos, and claims of a media cover-up. When users distrust traditional media, they turn to alternative sources. Algorithms amplify emotional content. The Epstein case combines wealth, sex crimes, political elites, and a suspicious death, ideal for viral conspiracy content. By 2024-2026, AI video and audio manipulation became more advanced. Deepfakes were labeled as evidence. Deepfake technology makes it harder to distinguish real evidence from manipulation, intensifying misinformation. The Epstein case unfolded during a broader period of declining public trust in institutions, governments, media, and law enforcement. When trust is low, people believe hidden network theories. The 2008 plea deal reinforced perceptions of special treatment. That event remains one of the most documented institutional failures in the case. Legally proven. Epstein trafficked minors, Maxwell helped recruit victims, victims testified, financial settlements were paid. Not proven in court, a confirmed global elite video blackmail archive, or criminal convictions of world leaders. The Epstein case remains active because some documents are sealed, Maxwell appeals, and victims continue civil actions. Online communities continue investigating and debating. Until every sealed record is resolved, speculation will likely continue. The Epstein case is a rare intersection of abuse, elite power, legal controversy, institutional failure, and digital misinformation. It is both a legitimate scandal and a magnet for exaggeration. Understanding it requires separating verified court evidence from unproven online claims. That distinction is essential. Welcome to a comprehensive timeline of the Jeffrey Epstein case. Our aim is to provide a neutral, factual overview. We focus solely on verified legal events from 2005 to 2026, distinguishing court outcomes from public speculation. Join us as we navigate the key milestones and institutional impacts of a case that has captivated global attention. Our journey begins in 2005 when allegations first surfaced against Jeffrey Epstein in Palm Beach. The Palm Beach Police Department initiated an investigation into claims involving a 14-year-old girl. This marked the initial formal scrutiny of his activities, laying the groundwork for future legal proceedings. The gravity of these early accusations set a somber tone for the unfolding events. By 2007 and 2008, the case progressed, leading to a controversial plea deal. Epstein pleaded guilty to state charges, receiving a 13-month sentence with work release. This outcome sparked significant public criticism, questioning the leniency of the justice system. The period from 2009 to 2016 is often referred to as the quiet period. During this time, civil lawsuits and private settlements continued, largely out of the public eye. Despite the legal quiet, Epstein maintained social connections, raising questions about accountability. However, this quiet was shattered in 2018, largely due to the efforts of investigative journalism. Public outrage over the 2008 plea deal resurfaced, demanding a re-examination of the case. This renewed scrutiny led to significant developments in 2019. In July 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested at a New Jersey airport. He faced federal sex trafficking charges, signaling a much more serious legal challenge. Evidence found in his residence further solidified the prosecution's case. However, in August 2019, the case took a shocking turn with Epstein's death in custody. The official ruling was suicide, but this was met with widespread skepticism. Institutional failures, including camera malfunctions and guard lapses, fueled public distrust. The circumstances surrounding his death remain a point of intense debate and conspiracy theories. Following Epstein's death, attention shifted to his alleged accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. In 2020, Maxwell was arrested in New Hampshire, bringing a new chapter to the case. Her trial in 2021 was a pivotal moment, featuring powerful victim testimonies. Key evidence, including flight logs, highlighted the extent of their alleged network. In 2022, Maxwell was sentenced to 20 years in prison, a significant legal outcome. This period also saw a shift towards civil settlements, including those involving Prince Andrew and the Epstein Estate Fund. The years 2023 to 2026 have been defined by the unsealing of documents and the new normal. From 2023 to 2024, numerous records were unsealed, mentioning public figures like Clinton, Trump, and Andrew. It's crucial to clarify that mentions in these documents do not equate to guilt or involvement in crimes. The media intensity surrounding these revelations was particularly high in 2024. As we look towards 2025 and 2026, the case has entered a phase of legal stabilization. Ghislaine Maxwell remains incarcerated, and appeals continue through the legal system. Crucially, no global blackmail archive, as predicted by some viral claims, has been verified. The case, while still complex, is now described as legally stabilized. In conclusion, the Jeffrey Epstein case reveals several key patterns. Real crimes were confirmed, and institutional failures undeniably occurred. However, the large-scale elite prosecutions predicted by viral claims have not materialized. This timeline underscores the importance of relying on court-verified facts. Thank you for joining us for this objective overview of a complex and sensitive legal history.